And Kingston, how old are you? When did you lose your sense of humor? Or are you just another partisan reporter? Really? Hi, I'm Ann Kingston. On May 4th, I wrote a column for Maclean's magazine that was inspired by Justin Trudeau starring in a video promoting the Invictus Games. He was doing an impressive one-arm push-up and one-arm plank in front of Canada's team. I thought it was a good opportunity to look at how physicality was a central part of the Prime Minister's political brand, how he used it in photo ops, and to suggest that maybe we were getting a bit tired of it. Well, it turns out a lot of people had a lot to say on social media and in response to the column online. I'd like to share a bit with you. It turns out that a lot of people who really like the sunny ways and positivity of the new government had a lot of negative things to say about the column and me. Bruce Walsh, writing on Facebook, invoked the great Jane Jacobs to criticize me. He wrote, "An old interview clip of Jane Jacobs ran on the CBC yesterday of her talking about Toronto. Small groups like to have fun, she said, while other groups like to shit all over them. Welcome to Ann Kingston's Toronto. Hard to like Trudeau when you lack a sense of humor." On Facebook, Dermot Cleary expressed pity. "I feel somewhat sorry for her," he wrote. "Taking issue with this aspect of our PM is a vast waste of words. More power to our leader for making physicality and fitness front and center." On Facebook, Meredith Kaplan-Jameson accused me of bullying the Prime Minister, and she also called me a snob. Then there was a school of thought that suggested we shouldn't criticize the Prime Minister because it could be so much worse. On Facebook, Catherine Stockwood called me and people who agreed with me party poopers. She wrote, "Would they like Prime Minister Trudeau to be more like Margaret Thatcher, Adolf Hitler, Idi Amin, Pinochet? They all had starker approaches." That would be an understatement. Jeremy Fine echoed the sentiment on Facebook. "I think Canada should look at the alternatives out there and be grateful. Give poor Justin some credit. Is he courting the KKK? Is he building walls? Putting Muslims in camps?" The list went on. On Twitter, Kate Glinsman saw a middle ground. "I think it was equally cringy to the Queen, Harry, and the Obamas," she wrote. "Still, I love him," referring to Justin Trudeau. "His positives and policies outweigh the puppy dog tendency." And then there are the one or two who agreed with what I wrote. On Twitter, Jen Jeffries wrote, "May this finally cue some sensible, critical writing about Prime Minister Justin Trudeau," which is exactly why I wrote the column.